Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the couch. That's right, because this is a film that was just released on Disney Plus this past weekend. It is Pixar's latest film, so we definitely got to check that one out. My review of the 2022 animated comedy, Turning Red, coming up now. Set in 2002, Mei-Lin Lee is a smart and awkward 13-year-old Chinese-Canadian student living in Toronto. Mei's overbearing mother, Ming, constantly expects the best of her daughter and disapproves of her social life. Mei has a group of best friends who all worship the boy band Four Town. One morning, Mei wakes up and has turned into a large red panda. She discovers that she transforms into the panda when she gets too excited, mad, or angry and has to control her emotions. Things get tough, of course, when Ming forbids her daughter to go see Four Town in concert. So what did I think of Turning Red? I thought it's a terrifically entertaining and heartfelt animated fantasy comedy. It's directed by Domee Shi, best known for her Oscar-winning animated short, Bao, making her feature-length film directorial debut here. The animation, of course, from Pixar is gorgeous, with lots of bright colors that pop on the screen, throws in some anime-inspired elements, and shows us why they're still the kings of the genre. While it may be a movie that resonates with younger girls as it parallels a lot of the changes they're going through, boys will most likely enjoy it too. The film gives the audiences lots of messages about growing up and going through puberty, but also culture and tradition as well. The coming-of-age story also focuses a lot on how relationships with your parents can change at that point in your life, especially when Mei is humiliated by her overbearing mom, who thinks she's doing the right thing. When Mei's grandmother and Ming's mother get involved in the situation, along with some of the other relatives, it's interesting to see the dynamic between Ming and her mother as well. All of the lore with the family members, ancestors, and their connections to the red panda is intriguing too. The friendships between Mei and her best friends can be pretty entertaining as well. I laughed out loud a lot more than I expected to here, as there are some very funny jokes, some dealing with nostalgia of the time and boy bands, as well as some unexpected gags dealing with things like pads. The film, of course, has its emotional moments, and while it didn't make me cry, thankfully, you might want to have the tissues handy just in case. The songs are fun, 3 of which are written by Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas O'Connell. Great performances by the voice cast, starring Rosalie Chang as Mei-Lin Lee, the 13-year-old girl who suddenly begins transforming into a red panda whenever she experiences strong emotions, Sandra Oh as Ming Lee, Mei's strict and overprotective mother, Ava Morse as Miriam, Hain Park as Abby, and Maitreyi Ramakrishna as Priya. Mei's 3 best friends who all want to go to the Four Town concert together, and Wai Ching Ho as Wu Li, Mei's grandmother who comes to town to help her control her situation. Turning Red is yet another entertaining, beautifully animated, and sometimes heartwarming entry from Pixar that the whole family can enjoy. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, the Instagram, and the Letterboxd at WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.